Fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 feet 9 inches, he weighed in at 175 pounds. Specializing in jiu-jitsu, tonight he is in his 6th professional bout. Representing Desert Dogs and hailing from Bend, Oregon, introducing J.T. Taylor. And his opponent across the cage on my left, he is fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5 feet 11, he weighed in at 174 pounds. He is a freestyle fighter, undefeated in his campaign with 3 wins and no losses. Fighting out of NorCal Fight Factory and hailing from San Jose, California, introducing the undefeated Drew Damanlig. And a referee in charge of this bout, Josh Rosenthal, now to give instructions, 3 5-minute rounds scheduled.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. Any last-minute questions? All right, defend yourselves all times, obey my commands all times. Touch gloves, go back, let's do this.
Taylor, 8-3-1 as you look in the corner of Drew Dimanlig, who is 3-0. Started fighting professionally last summer. It's been just about a year. And he'll take on J.T. Taylor, who took up MMA, he said, when he was 16 years old. So 16 years he has been involved in this in some capacity.
Gentlemen, you ready?
And not has fought that much because he's been so busy with a lot of other things surrounding the mixed martial arts. And here we go, round 1 underway.
Doing mostly the Desert Brawl and producing that show, promoting that show. 7 years as a pro, as a fighter, orthodox, so he's right-handed. This is J.T. Taylor. When I asked him what's his best combination, he said triangle to armbar. So I tend to think he's going to want to probably take this to the ground.
Flicks that left foot out there again. Does Taylor.
And Dimanlig there getting his attention there with a couple of nice low leg kicks. In behind him now, taking his back. Switch, nice roll through.
Dimanlig trying to go to work and Taylor gets on top.
North-south position here. Taylor's trying to figure which way to turn the corner on Dimanlig. Dimanlig here waiting to see. And this is the calculating part. There's risk in movement. Risk in bending you're bringing your hips up, and now armbar attempt by Taylor.
Taylor trying to put this away here in the first round, just a minute into the round, trying for the armbar.
Watch him go ahead and maybe start punching the head with one arm, keep the hook with the other. And the punching right there, so it starts as soon as he breaks his hands. Goes ahead and tries to stretch the arm out again. Watch him do it again. Now he's got it broken. This could be just a matter of time here.
Oh, no, he doesn't tap out. He stands up.
Fence got in the way. The fence helped Dimanlig break that lock.
Dimanlig able to escape here in the early going of the first round.
And he's wasting no time. He's coming back with a vengeance.
Watch it.
Dimanlig wants this standing up.
Needs to be careful he doesn't walk into a straight up heel kick.
He stays away from that. Ooh. Well, he almost got it that time. He avoids it the first time around. In his corner, David Velasquez, who owns the NorCal Fight Factory.
J.T. Taylor almost with a heel hook, but again, the fence getting in the way. Dimanlig with a butterfly here. Let's see what he does with this. Butterflies with the legs hooked on the inside of the thigh, and it gives you some upward leverage that if the man on top drives into you, you can roll him.
Well, Dimanlig impressive here in the first, Jeff. It looked like he was in trouble, almost had the arm bar, did J.T. Taylor, and then able to escape from that and get up and start taking control of the fight himself was Dimanlig.
And Dimanlig immediately getting up, not wanting to stay in the guard of Taylor. At least he didn't try to do anything within that guard. And that makes sense. Fight where you're comfortable. Fight where you can control the environment. Not get into a situation you're going to regret.
J.T. Taylor. Experienced fighter.
And those heels are coming awful close.
And you can see
there, he just tagged him.
Got him there on the chin with that left.
Another one.
And you can see the intensity in the eyes of Taylor.
And this might not be a tactic that Dimanlig wants to do. He is really throwing some heavy kicks.
Dimanlig moving in now. Is this going to be ground and pound as he mounts?
Well, he's in the full guard, so this is where J.T. Taylor will be looking to possible submission again. Legs are awful high. This is dangerous.
as Dimanlig then played right back into the hands of Taylor.
Looks as though he's playing Taylor's game right here. Armbar right now.
Taylor couldn't get it earlier. Can he get him to tap out now? JT Taylor going for the armbar here.
Defense again is playing a little bit of a role here. There's the tap. Got it cinched up real tight that time.
JT Taylor goes to 9-3-1 here in the first round. He almost got Dimanlig earlier. He gets him now with the armbar and gets him to tap out.
And it is fluent. He is very competent on the ground, and you can see through transition how quickly he can set a submission.
As we saw the experience there, as you look at Damanlig, 29 years old. This is just his fourth pro fight. JT Taylor is very experienced, although he hasn't had that many pro fights. He's now 9-3-1, but you could see the intensity in his eyes. Even when he was on the ground, he was able to connect using those heel kicks.
And that really kind of helped, bring Dimanlig down to him. And once he came down, able to set that armbar. Real nice job. Very, very smooth. Another look at it here. Again, that punching, just that little bit of punching helps bring the other arm down to defend, and that, with your hands not locked, that arm's going to get extended.
JT Taylor picking up the win. Now let's go back into the ring and Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 3 minutes, 47 seconds in round number 1. An armbar ends this bout. The fighter taps out. The winner by way of submission, JT